Welcome back, children, once again. This time we are going to see Chapter 6, Introduction to MS Access 2010. Let's go through it one by one. Today, we will be discussing about creating a database in MS Access. Microsoft Access 2010 is a part of Microsoft Office 2010 Professional Suite package. It is a database management system. This software helps to maintain the database used for organizing large amounts of data. Example, your school needs to maintain information about all the students. However, it is difficult to maintain all information on paper as it requires a lot of space. Also, retrieving the data becomes a tedious job. This data can be efficiently stored and managed efficiently in Microsoft Access. It means that Microsoft Access 2010 is a part of the professional suite offered by Microsoft Office. It is a database management system. Database means whatever data that is relevant for you is stored together, and it helps to maintain a large amount of data and organizes your data in a way that you require. In school, if we keep on putting every work in papers, it will occupy a lot of place. Along with it, it is very difficult to find out things in a quick manner. If it is in an organized manner in a system, we can take out the relevant information that you require from the group with the help of a database management system. It reduces the work very much. This data can be efficiently stored and managed also very well with the help of a database management system like a Microsoft Access. Now let's talk about database management system. What is a database management system? It is a software used to create and manage a database. That is, it is used to make a database and manage it. Few examples of DBMS or database management system are MySQL, Microsoft Access, Oracle. So keep in mind, you need to study the examples MySQL, Microsoft Access, and Oracle. Creating database. A database is an organized collection of data or information. It is a collection of data organized in such a way that it suits your purpose. It allows you to access data easily and select only part of the data that you require from time to time. It helps access and update data easily. Once you have the outline of the database, you can do multiple things with it. You can increase the components, you can increase the number of files along with it, and make it in such a way that you can use it anywhere at any time. The different elements of a database. We are going to talk about different things that are there in a database. The first thing is tables. Tables are used to store data in the form of rows and columns. You can add and rename columns. You can also specify the data type for each column. That is, your data is always stored in the form of tables. You can add and rename. You can increase the number of columns or rows in a table, or you can also rename your columns. Once you have put a title for it, you can rename it into another one suiting your purpose. You can also specify data type for each column. If you are entering numbers, you can select the data type numbers in that. If you are entering text in it, you can put it as text. If you don't want to add anything, you can put it in the general format too, like in Excel sheets. Forms. They are used to collect data from the user. You can create different types of forms like admission forms in Microsoft Access. You can fill data in the form, which is then analyzed and stored in the database. That is, all the things that is needed to be filled can be given to you in the form of a form. You can type in the data and keep it. Once you do that, it will be stored in the database, and you can use it further for different purposes. Reports. Reports are used to display the data stored in different tables. A common example of reports is a student's progress report. The example that we considered is that of a school system. In a school system, different things are being involved in the same database management system. The student's identification, the student's medical history, the student's progress reports, all these things will be entered into that file so that it is easy for them to manage everything. So when you call out a student, you can see all the data related to that student in that database management system. In the case of reports, it is used to print report cards for the students. Different elements of a database. Queries, again we have to talk about two more things, that is queries. They are used to get the information that meets certain criteria. You can use queries to answer questions regarding the data stored in the table. You can also use queries to create a new table from existing tables. For example, you have the data of marks of all students from all classes. If you want to find the toppers of each class, then that is also possible. You just need to set it in such a way that you need to see the child who has scored the maximum marks in the whole lot. So that is possible with the help of queries. Relationship. They help you to combine data from two different tables. You can create relationship among the common fields of two tables. If one table is having the medical content of the student and the other is containing the marks of the student, and if the child is taking a TC, both are needed, then you need to establish a relationship between the two to understand that the same child is being used in both the set, right? For that, you need to use relationships in this database too. Steps to create a database. Click the Start button. The Start menu appears. On the left pane, you have to click on the All Programs option. Then you have to scroll down. You have to find the Microsoft Office folder. In that, you have to click on it. What happens is the Microsoft Office folder expands. In that, you have to look for Microsoft Access 2010. Click on it. On the middle pane, under Available Template section, use the blank database icon. That is one thing you have to understand. Nowadays, Word also works on the same process. We have to click on the blank option or any other template that is being available. Here, you have to click on the blank database icon. On the right pane, under the File Name section, enter the required name. On the right pane, click the Create option. So, it's very easy. Click on the Start button. Then from there you have to go to the All Programs. In All Programs, look for Microsoft Office folder. In the Microsoft Office folder, look for Microsoft Access 2010. In the middle pane, you have to look for the available templates and you have to select the blank database. Then the right pane, you have to give the file name section and then click the Create icon on the right pane. With that, we come to the end of today's presentation. Please go through these things and study these concepts. Thank you.